Il y a beaucoup d'obstacles, il y a plusieurs choses qui ont joué un rôle pour que les Roms soient aujourd'hui à ce niveau-là. D'abord, il faut parler du gouvernement, du régime communiste. Il ne faut pas oublier qu'on était pendant très longtemps sous le régime communiste. Par la suite, il faut dire que pendant le communisme, les Roms n'avaient pas du tout une grande possibilité de poursuivre des études. Ils avaient la possibilité de poursuivre juste d'atteindre un niveau minimum d'études. Sinon, ça, il y a des choses positives et négatives pendant le communisme, mais les Roms, ils étaient toujours mis à l'écart. Comme vous pouvez constater, ils vivent toujours dans des ghettos, dans des zones très éloignées de centre-ville. Donc, il y a beaucoup de choses qui ont empêché cette adaptation.
This inequality is widespread in the society in Bulgaria and in the everyday life, which is really pity. But Roma are the first to be discharged from work if the employer wants to shorten the workplaces. Sometimes they are not allowed to appear to work interviews just because they're Roma. They're not allowed in clubs, in shops, in some hospitals. The attitude of the judges, also prosecutors and police authorities towards Roma is very different than towards Bulgarians. The schools in the Roma neighborhoods are with very poor material base and very low level of educational achievements for the children.
In view of these discriminations, the Bulgarian government has difficulties to recognize problem of Roma people and so to find political solutions.
In most of local administration, people understand that this is very important to invest in policy of integration. But in many of places they don't know how. They don't have any expertise. They don't have information about Roma.
We are not well represented in the state institutions, both on national and local levels. And we are not at all represented in the political life. We have, for example, at the moment only one Roma MP in the national parliament, so which shows we are approximately 10 to 12% of the population of Bulgaria. So, and we have only one person in the parliament, which consists 240 MPs.
And finally, that are the NGO who sound to be the most sensitive and concerned by the needs of the population.
We should experiment different models in order to solve some social issue related to Roma or non-Roma or the society in general. This is the NGO role, to experiment, and when the model is tested and there are positive, good results, so then comes the part when these models should be adopted by the government and implemented, not by the NGO, implemented by the government.
In 1999, a state program has been implemented by the Bulgarian government. This program, mainly focused on education, hasn't reached the expected results.
The politicians don't want to prepare a good policy of integration because they don't have support from majority.
To compensate for this lack of interest from the Bulgarian government, Romas working in associations or municipalities started to invest themselves in concrete initiatives.
From the beginning we think like humanitarian help. We try to do this, but the people start to think, to want more and more from us. And we see that this is not the way. After that we change the system of our way of working. We make analysis between the community, door by door, person by person, collect all information. In the information was include a level of education, health, other 7 or 10 things. Population and their parents' qualification and everything what we need. to see the real picture. And from this point we try, and we know for us that the education is the most important things.
One of the main actions of the state program concerns desegregation at school, that is, pushing the integration process in favor of Roma children.
Les enfants qui grandissent ensemble, qui partagent tout ensemble, qui étudient ensemble, c'est ça le chemin, je pense. Il faut vivre ensemble. Il ne faut pas être mis à part comme c'était toujours le cas des Roms. Ils sont toujours mis à part. Les écoles qu'ils fréquentent sont toujours des écoles de plus mauvaise qualité. C'était toujours le cas avec des Roms. Ils étaient toujours discriminés, pauvres, les images négatives et tout ça. Il faut que ça change.
They don't think that for them and for their children it's better to go out of this closed environment. Most of our young generation of our students, as soon as they will graduate, they will get their diplomas, or even during the education at the universities, they are looking for a job not in their future field of working. They are looking for a job in an NGO, which in general is fine. But we need professionals. We need people in all the fields. We need people. We need engineers. We need mathematics. We need biologists, lawyers, teachers, and so on, who have the experience in their fields. So, and they to work in their fields, to work for themselves, to work for their families, and of course to work for the society in general.
Generally, the Roma need to have equal possibility like the non-Roma, to be part from the life, to be included inside in the decision making.
Everything should be done in a participation with all possible stakeholders, the NGOs, the local authorities, and the national authorities, and of course one of the key people. This is the target group. This is the community that all this initiative is focused to. So it means Roma. They should feel owners somehow of the process. The ownership of the process should be developed. For the moment, there is nothing.
Et les médias aussi, ils ont un rôle après à donner des exemples positifs et dire voilà, ça peut exister, c'est un rond, mais c'est possible.